About to learn shoemaking. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make Betula pants, or it's like the popular Betula slide that we all know. So I'll be showing you guys how to do these things. The materials we have. Let me show you guys. This is the materials that we'll be using today. We have the Betula. Yeah, this is the Betula. So then we have this is the Betula shoe. Then we have the outer shoe, this is the ranking shoe, of course. And we have the material that we'll be using. We have this is the padding material. We have the top material. Which one can you get?
And they go drop
Which one do?
I want it.
Bro, we'll do that in here. Which one can you?
It's the plate.
Yeah. Well, I charge this thing.
Just walk if you finish.
Come and carry it, guy. Alright, so I hope everybody can see my camera, my table. Alright, so like I say, let's start with the soul creation procedure. We'll start with soul creation. So if you're joining me, please subscribe and give us a like. Okay. Let's go with soul creation first. Let's get to see. Let's get to see. Where did I put this? Let me connect. Let me get to connect this, okay? Joining us, please give us a like. Okay? So let me connect. Let's start with soul creation. I have the soul I want to use. This is my soul of choice. Then I have the welds. We have the gauge here. You have the gauge here. First, you have to create your soul. So you map out the area that you're rubbing your ball. So that's it. Olusaki, what's up, bro? Odogu? Okay, don't worry, I've seen it. Getting to create our show. So the first thing we're doing. Give us a like if you're joining us for the first time, please. Chikna, are you done? Ayo, Ayo, come on, put this thing for a song. Papa, give me scissors here. We're trying to make a Betula. This is what we're doing. So We're trying to make this. Alright, so let's create the top. We'll use the wideness. We'll use 4.5 centimeter. That is the wideness. Alright, 4.5 centimeter. After give me last 42. Wooden last. Trace. Wooden, I said wooden last. And this is what we'll be using. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Let me show you guys the picture of what I'm doing. Right, watch the picture of what I'm doing. The video. Okay, so that you have a knowledge of what you're doing. This is what you're trying to do. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is what you're trying to do. Alright, so this is what you're trying to do. So I'm trying to create the pattern now. If you check there, this is the pattern here. So let's get to continue. Please give us a like. If you are new here, subscribe to our channel. Let's get to do this together. Alright, so let's continue. So from here now you get to add trace. Let's get to trace. Now tracing will be on top of our padding material. Don't forget, the tracing on top padding material. We're tracing this on the padding material. This is our sole. This is our sole. But then, just to avoid wasting of material, we have to check if we are to reduce this pattern. We have to reduce a little bit. Right. So reduce this. Now we can use this now to trace. So we're tracing. So number one. Flip and trace to number two. Let's trace on number three. We have on number four. So you have a trace in here. You have to cut. Let's get to place now. We're placing it on the main material now. So we trace it out. From there, we roll our bottom. Let's see. Okay. Let's get to see. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. Okay, I'm sure you guys can get it clearly. I don't know, but my sound should be clear enough now. All right. So replacing. Just rub your gum evenly. Allow for drying before you can join the main material and the padding material. Still working dots. All right. So Europe become both on the main material and the padding material. All right. So we have it. We are live for drying now. So you can dry. Give us a like. Subscribe to our channel if you're near here. If you are new here, subscribe to our channel. So just please give me mallet, bro. Tell us where you're watching us from. Apply pressure. Just hold on, let me cut this. Okay, we're still cutting. Remember, we have 4, right? So we'll be cutting our strap. Chicken, let me stitch this stuff. Let me stitch them, please. This scissors one saying really sharp. Stitch here. This is the side you're using. Let me bring the show, guys. Okay. Alright, we have the sole now. Let's get to make the sole. We're still using this to create our sole. So you place from there, straighten up your gauge here. Then you place carefully. Place round. Make sure you stabilize it very well. So I'm still applying pressure. Oh, don't give me knife. Let's do the same thing here. Stabilize. Right. Then use your welt or your gauge to go round. Always start from the inside and the heel top. Right. Give us a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay. After let me sharp it. Okay, then we'll go back in. Use quota. Guys, and we are going to reduce this now. If you check very well, we already have the gauge here. So you have the shape of this inside of this place. Okay. So let's get to reduce this. So you have to cut round with a sharp knife. Cut carefully. You're cutting. Give us a like. Subscribe to our channel if you're new. Turn on your notification so that anytime we come on live, YouTube get to notify you. You learn for yourself. All right. It's a free class, online free class. We do them every day, almost every day. So you can subscribe to learn from us. Right. So it's still working. This is what we have. What we have is like this. Give us a like. Just double click on your phone screen to give us a like. So let's get to cut this also. This is what you're cutting. Don't forget. You can tell us your location and where you're watching us from, right? Feel free to do that. We'll appreciate. It's the cutting. All right. You have the second. So we're going for filing now. We get to file this, make this smooth enough for use. After filing, then we get to, polish it. Good afternoon. Hold on. Thank you, ma'am. We're still working, guys. So we've successfully reduced this big so to the shape of the Betula now. So what we'll be doing now is to go for filing. We'll be using the filing machine to file into shape. That thing, there's no need. You don't know. You did not hear the sound. What are you sewing here? That's it. So, see. Hmm?
So showing like this. That's why I changed. I told it to
I live,
How far?
softly.
So let's continue. How far would they stitch marker? Make him. You do this side. Here. Keep this in there. Huh? This side. Okay. I give you.
Yeah.
Here's stitch marker.
There's one inside your bathroom.
I've seen it now.
Okay.
So let's get to do the top now. Let's get to last, then we can now file everything together. For those of you giving us like, God bless you, thank you. Those who have not given us, please give us a like. Try and give us a like. All right. So let's get to continue. Check now. Please send me. Let me file this so from. Let's get to mold now. So in molding, don't forget we are using this. This is our mold. All right. So in molding, place your mold. This is the mold. Place your mold. Then now check very well. This strap going inside. All right, inside of your sole is the first to go. Then this one coming outside is the second to cross over. All right, watch this way. Tefa, Tefa, good afternoon. Tefa Footwear is from Ogun State. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. All right, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. We're trying to mold this into shape now. Okay, so this is what we have. Then you use this to mark. You mark, you mark, also mark. So now we have our markings this way. Then use this to mark inside also. Mark the inside. Right. This is the right leg. Right leg. All right. So we can now rub our gum on this. But before then, you can, join them together this way. Yeah, Tefa, I remember you. Tefa, yeah, I do. Come on, from Ogun State. Yeah, I was expecting your message on WhatsApp, Tefa. So you still just copy my number from my channel banner. Once you just log into my channel, you see my number displaying on the channel banner. You can, if there are questions or maybe anything you want to, ask, you can do that on WhatsApp. All right. So let's get to do the second. Remember, I said the one to be under is the first to go from the inside, this side. Then second is from the outside, the outer parts of the sole. Then the last. This is X slide Betula sole. I do remember you, bro. Okay, what is your question? You can ask your question. So, what's your question, bro? Let's. So we do it this way now. Let's get to rubber gum. Now we rubber gum carefully. Ayo, come. Keep it outside. Ask your questions, bro. Ask your question. Feel free to ask your questions, bro. Tefa Footwear. Feel free to ask your questions. All right, what's your question? Give us a like, subscribe to our channel. All right, wait for the gum to dry up, then we can please. After that, we add our fancy.
This
Guys, we're still back. So what?
headphone.
I'm not using headphone. We are back. Sorry, guys. We have issues with the phone and connection, so we are back. We are back. We are live again. We're live again. There was an issue, but we are live. I'm back again. So let's continue. I'm trying to move now. Trying to move. Right. So let's see what we have. Sorry, guys. We had issues with our connection, but we are back again. We are back again. So let's get to finish what we started already. Let's go to finish. So I was trying to move before the connection problem. I got, thank God you're back. Let's go to move this. Give me.
No,
Collect the soup from chicken from.
the one she's filing.
The one she already finished. Bring it. The second leg. Two. Let me polish it. Yeah. Two.
Who's that car? Who's that car? Police broke one from that money.
Alright. Now this. Odogu,
Yeah.
give me punch. Let's get to finish up. So we'll be adding fancy on this. We have this sword we will be adding this. So let's get to see. No, this is too big, bro. A small one. Small one, being ask Agibu. Agibu, are you done polishing that stuff? Huh?
Huh?
Let me check small function.
The one I used yesterday. The smallest.
The smallest.
It's inside there. But that one.
Let me check it. So this is all what you're trying to make, bro. Let's get to see.
Small.
It's not bad idea.
Huh?
It's okay. Can use it. Alpha, give me glue. Not this one.
Not this one, guys. Not this one. Not this one.
If I will let me.
Bro, this you are using here.
It's not coming out now. How about the one I bought yesterday? Eh?
Another one you mean like this one.
Another one there. I don't think you did it. You know the inside? Huh? How about the pin? There's no pin inside. Check for pin. Oh. There should be pin. Bring that one, let me see. This one is not coming. Is it dropping? It's dropping. Okay. Don't worry about it. Ayo. Oh. Don't worry about it. Okay. Check what we have. Once you're done last, you can use your glue to now close up all these openings here. You can close it up with glue. Just apply this, close it up. Close it up. Same thing here. Close up. So then you can now apply your final gum. Right. Tefa footwears, are you still with us? Alright, so look at what we have. This is what we have. Give us a like, double click on the full screen to give us a like. So now we can add our gum. Now this is the suede material, so there's no need for us to. If you wish to scrape it, it's fine. But for us, we are not scraping because suede doesn't need scraping. If you like, you can scrape it. If you like, it's not compulsory. So let's try to finish up now. Trying to finish up. Alright. Your body overheats. How your tip? we wait for drying. After drying, then we can place. All right. Tefa. Okay, I have ever used. Bro, the thing you need to understand is gums are different depending on the location. All right, so we have different type of gums that we use. The one you're talking about, I haven't used it before, so I don't know how good or how bad it is. That's the truth. I don't know about that particular gum, but you can always try out. There's always room for trial and error, so you can try it out and see if it is okay. Then you can use it. But if it is not, then you desist from the use of such gum. But it depends on your location. All right. So what we have here is we have elephants, we have Greco. Sometimes we used to have OC or tiger. So it depends on your location. It depends on where you are and what is working there. You understand? And gum also depends on how you know how to use it. It's not just because there are guns that you don't allow them to over dry. They are the ones that you allow for over dry. There's the one you loves to use lights or fire to just heat it up before you place. So it depends on where you are and what is working in that locality. All right. So Tefa Footwears answering your questions now. So I don't know whether you understand what I said. It depends. All right. It depends. So yeah, you understand. It depends. So that's what I can say. But if you go to the market and you see elephants, now there's Johnny, there's Top Gun. So there are different type of guns. So it depends on what is in your locality or in your market. All right. So is there any other question? Do you have any other question? So how is it going over there? How is the shoemaking business in your locality or in Ogun State? How is it going? Hope you're at least. How is the market in that area? Do you do cover shoes or just palms? So, Tefa Footwear, do you do cover shoes or just palms? What do you focus on? For me, I do both. I do both. I do both of them. I do palms, I do sandals, I do boots, I do loafers, I do derbies, I do Chelsea boots. So I do a lot. We do a lot. So that is just the hustle. So but it's all depends on your ability and what is selling in your area or your locality. So I think I don't know whether I'm answering your questions though. But one thing we need to understand about the whole shoemaking business is that first you need to build yourself, you need to build your customer base. Also, you need to study or maybe have is it feasibility study now? Yeah, in your of your area. You understand the market in your area. Just get to know where to source your materials and all of those things because it's very important. If you don't have a market where you can source your material, yeah, different varieties of material, then it will become a challenge when a customer requests for a particular material and you are not able to get it. So you need to study. If you don't have enough material maybe in your locality, you can also reach out to other people or maybe other material suppliers that you can always rely on for, because shoes are different. We have different kind of shoes. There's no shoemaker in the world that have ever exhaust the all the types of shoes in the world. All right, so Dominion Cobbler, Bombi Man. So my phone number, okay, my WhatsApp phone number is +234 9035539885. I'll call it again, +234 9035539885. So if you don't get it, you can just log into my account properly, then you get to see it on my channel banner. All right, so what I'm saying is just I'm just giving a hint about the whole shoemaking business. It's a nice business, a business that you can make a lot of money from it, depending on your locality and how good you are in the craft also. But the thing is, one thing we need to know as human or as hustlers in the street or as people that are trying to make a living from this shoemaking is that even if you don't really know the art of shoemaking or how to produce it, you can always be a marketer. You can, in short, you don't even need, shoemaking has two angles that you can make money out of: the production and the selling or the marketing. All right, if you are not good in producing, you can be selling. That's why we have the privilege or the opportunity of the internet now. So you can be a marketer on the internet. You sell, you have a customer base, you have somebody that you can trust, and the person can be your producer while you are out there selling. So we have a lot to learn, we have a lot to do when it comes to the shoemaking business. You can make a living out of this, trust me. You can make a living out of this. Just have the customer base. I think that is the best thing ever. If you can have the customer base, believe me, you can make millions out of shoemaking or shoe business within short period of time. Just have the customer base. If you are into this, you agree with me that what I'm saying is true. Just get the customer base. Then sometimes you need to also compromise your price for the sake of the business. Sometimes there are works you do, it's just for the, not for the sake of the profits, but for the sake of the business. You just do it. Why? Because you need the customers. Sometimes I do shoes that I don't really get profits from. Why am I doing it? Because your customers are the ones to introduce you to other customers. It's just like bring one get one, all right, maybe, or maybe get one get four, you understand? So it's just rotation. You get one customer can bring you 100 customers. So you need to also know how to relate with your customers. Is another thing you need to know as a shoemaker or somebody that is trying to build his shoemaking business brand or all of that. Know how to relate with your customers. Sometimes customers have their wahala. Let me not lie to you, customers might have their problem, they might have their issues, so you need to know how to balance yourself. Sometimes some people walk into your shop or your space and they get to condemn your work, or maybe some customers you get to work for them and they condemn it and they try to bring down your energy. It happens a lot. It happens a lot in this business. In short, in whatever aspect or maybe whatever skills or craft or business you are doing out there, there are times that you hear discouraging words. There was a time I cried because of the feedback I got from a customer. But this thing does not weigh me down. As much as they'll get to hurt you, it's another opportunity for you to, rise up and get to pick the corrections, get to pick their, suggestions and all of that. So customers' feedback is very important. Listening to your customers, if there are changes to make the changes. Then you want to take, okay, then you can now build on your brand. You get to make it better, make it better for them and all of those things. So it's all about getting to know how to relate. You understand? Ayo, give me the shoe. Let me get to place it. Another thing. I think I'll be releasing a video on of these things I want to say. What I want to say is this: we are in the season where production goes high. You understand? So we are in the season where you get to have a lot of order from customers. People are in a rush, to get their festive clothes, their shoes, Christmas, weddings everywhere, birthday parties, anniversaries, graduation, and all of it. So you have to be proactive. You need to know how to balance yourself in this season. All right. If you are not smart enough, this is the time that you lose some customers. But if you are smart enough, this is the time you gain more customers. and you gain more business. Why? Because people will need rush work, this rush hour or something, you understand? But you need to be proactive. Why? How do you become proactive? There are times you just have to do production, just do production and keep in the shop first, then know how to balance your timing. If you are this kind of person that you work, or maybe you work at ease in the afternoon time or in the morning time, then go by it. If you are this kind of person that work in the evening time, work is good, everything is moving fine in the evening time, you also go with it. So it depends on when. So you have to balance your timing. It's very important. So, and also you need to know when and where to get your materials. You have to set apart a day you go to the market and buy your materials, so that you don't keep on going to the market. Because any day you go to market as a shoemaker, so believe me, half of that day will not be all production again. Like there are times the time you waste in the market sourcing for material, because shoemaking materials are not, it's not something you can get in one shop. Like you cannot get everything in one shop, except maybe your market, or maybe your supplier is a big with your production or your speed of production. So you have to be proactive. Also, if you have workers under you, this is the time you have to encourage them and empower them to work. All right, so it's very important you keep these things in mind, you understand? So the time or the festive period is not a time to play around. If you are this person that love maybe watching football, clubbing, drinking, and all of those things, I'm sure you'll be losing a lot of customers this time, because you will not be able to meet up with demand. All right, so you have to be careful how you walk, how what you do, and where you go, and all of that, just to meet up the demand of this season. All right, so it's very important. Watch your timing, be proactive in your business, in your production. Then it's also another thing to also check your machines, the machines that you're using. You have to check them, the ones that need servicing this period, service them. Just make sure everything is in place, so that you don't miss out of the season. This is the season for you, for me. This is the season to cash out. All right, so if you play with this season, I don't know for you, but if you are smart enough, you know I know you'll be able to make something tangible for yourself, this season. So please, let's, as craft people, we should always try to desist from vices or attitude or characters that bring down your business name or your personality. Yeah, maybe you're a shoemaker but you drink a lot, you're an alcoholic. That will spoil your name, it will spoil the name of your brand. You are a drug abuse, no, all these things, you are someone that don't stay, you are not focused. So if you are this kind of person, you have to stop it. Just stop it, you understand, so that the consequences will not be harsh on you. You understand? Come, bro, come and hit it. Ayo, hit this stuff. So this is what we've been trying to do. Look at it. So this is what I came on live to show you guys today. Alright, so it's an amazing time. I've been talking plenty. But I'm sure somebody will learn from my talk anyway. So to everybody that joined us today, Tefa, Dominion Footwear, no, Dominion Cobbler, Gombi Man. I don't know where you're watching us from. You refuse to tell us where you're watching us from. But you asked for my number, I already gave you the number. So you can always reach out to me on WhatsApp. So you can, if you have questions or maybe something you want to discuss. And also, if you're in need of materials, I can also supply you materials. Just give me give me a sample of what you need. You can do business. All right, you can rely on this guy, you understand, you can rely on this guy. So that is what I can say. But that's just what I can say. So thank you everybody that joined us today. I really appreciate Tefa from Ogun State, Dominion. Then I have who again? a lot, Olusa King, Ayomide, and all of those people that joined. I refuse to tell me their name. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Do have an amazing time out there. Be positive, be positive. I think that's the best. Love your neighbor as yourself. And always remember that you're important, you are loved, you are valued, you are esteemed. You are an honorable. You understand? So have that mindset that you are important and love yourself. Yeah, love yourself. And disease from anything that does not contribute positively into your life. Characters like smoking, drinking, abusing drugs, and womanizing, gambling, and all of those things. You know, wasting of time. You keep procrastinating. It's very bad. You know, and one thing that is common among craftsmen is that they take people's money, then use the money to do other things without buying the material for the work. Then they start struggling or they start disappointing their customers. It kills business. So if you're a shoemaker and you're into this kind of attitude or character, please try as much as you can to desist from these things so that your business can grow. All right. So far, so good. God has been faithful. We've been trying to make amazing shoes for our customers here in ABC Shoes. All right. So we appreciate everybody have been tuning into our channel. People that are learning, people that are supporting, anything at all that you do for us, people that also share our link, people that watch our videos and learn from them. We appreciate every one of you guys. You are important. We love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts. We always say thank you for the love. God bless you. God bless you. From Nigeria to Cameroon to Ghana to Tanzania to Kenya, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry to Burkina Faso to Niger Republic to Chad to South Africa, Uganda to everywhere, wherever you're watching us from. God bless you. From Italy to Australia to America to Europe, anywhere at all you're watching us from. We say peace and love. Jesus loves you. So bye for now. Thank you for joining us. Do have a wonderful time out there. Boom. All right.